This is an emergency bulletin from the County Animal Control Division in coordination with the Office of Public Anomaly Response. The following message is classified under Directive 19A and concerns pet safety procedures for households in affected areas. Please remain calm and listen carefully. This is not a test. A series of unexplained incidents have been traced to a behavioral anomaly observed in domesticated canines, particularly those fed after 12:00 a.m. These incidents began as minor, refusals to respond to names, prolonged staring, and subtle changes in vocalization. Pet owners initially assumed illness, confusion, or age-related decline. They were wrong. The first confirmed event occurred at 12:17 a.m. when a family in Zone 4 reported their golden retriever standing motionless in the hallway for over 6 hours. When approached, it turned its head too slowly and smiled. Not bared teeth, a smile. The corners of its mouth pulled up in a way no animal's muscles should allow. It did not blink. It did not move until sunrise. Then it simply walked back to its bed and lay down. Within days, similar behaviors spread. Dogs fed after midnight began sitting beside their owner's bed, watching, whining in voices too deep, responding to commands before they were spoken. One woman described it as like it knew the thought before I did, like it had been inside the thought. The body remains the same, but it isn't your dog anymore. The fur stays the same. The collar stays on. But the eyes, they track every motion, even when you're not moving, especially then. And in photographs, the pupils reflect light that isn't there, colors you can't name. One family locked their dog in the garage after feeding it past curfew. The next morning, all the doors in the house were open. Every mirror was broken. The dog was sitting on the ceiling, watching them upside down. They burned the house down that night. The dog walked out of the fire, untouched, and sat on the lawn until authorities arrived. It never blinked once. Animal control agents attempted removal and containment. They failed. Tranquilizers do not affect it. Relocation attempts end with the vehicles returning empty. No struggle. No sign of forced exit. Just a loose collar and paw prints that lead nowhere. The entity is not violent immediately. It is patient. It learns routines. It mimics affection. It waits until your guard drops, and then it whispers. Several victims report hearing it speak in their sleep, not barking. Words, familiar voices, dead voices. Some say it tries to sound like you. One handler survived prolonged exposure. He was found in the containment wing, trembling and blind in both eyes. When asked what he saw, he whispered. It wore the dog like a coat, but there was too much inside. It smiled with things it hadn't swallowed yet. He died 43 minutes later. Autopsy revealed canine teeth growing beneath his tongue. We don't know what it is. We only know the pattern. Feeding after midnight allows something in. Something that pretends. Something that remembers every command you've ever given, and every weakness you didn't mean to show. It does not need food. It needs permission. And you gave it that when you opened the bag, when you filled the bowl, when you called it by name. If your dog is staring at you now, check the time. If it's after midnight, do not speak. Do not move. Do not blink. And above all, do not feed it.